Hello, welcome to my videos in my blog. In this time, I'm going to talk about the UEFA Champions League Week 3, the group stage 2023-2024, my prediction. Tomorrow and the next and this Wednesday, we play the Week 3 of the group stage of UEFA Champions League. So I'm going to give in this time. I'm going to give again my prediction like I have done in the last two first week about the 16 games that will be played this week. So the first one today, tomorrow we will start with the Galatasaray will receive the Bayern Munich in Turkey. This game will be the first hour. This game will play at 12:45 Eastern time. Remember that Galatasaray defeated 3-2 Manchester United as a away team, and Bayern Munich had a complicated game where they defeated as a away team 2-2 Kobenhavn. In this moment, the Bayern Munich are leading the group with 6 points undefeated, and Galatasaray with 4 points. This will be a complicated game for the Bayern Munich, but Bayern Munich is one of my candidates to win this trophy alongside Real Madrid and Manchester City. So I think that the Bayern Munich will beat this game by 2 or 3 goal difference. And the other game of the same hole, the Inter Milan will receive the RB Salzburg in Milan. So remember that Inter defeated the last week Benfica 1-0, and RB Salzburg lost 0-2 against Real Sociedad in home. In this moment, Inter Milan is better team that Salzburg, and I think that Inter Milan will win this game by 1 or 2 goal difference, and will stay as a leader in the end of the week. And in the games that will start in the 15 o'clock Eastern time, the FC Union Berlin will play against the Napoli in Germany. The FC Union Berlin have not won any game in this year. Remember that they have played for the first time in history the UEFA Champions League, and they have 0 points. And the Napoli have one win and one loss. Remember that they lost the last week against the Real Madrid. So I think that the Napoli will have an easy game, and they will win this game by 3 or more goal difference. And another game, Sevilla will receive the Arsenal in Sevilla, Spain, tomorrow. Remember that Sevilla have to tie in the first week they tie against Leeds, and the second week they tie against the PSV. And Arsenal have one win and one loss. They lost surprisingly the last week against the Leeds. Both teams have a very great players and team. In my opinion, Arsenal is better team than Sevilla, but remember that the Spanish clubs, Spanish teams, know how to play the European competition. Sevilla is in home, but I think that this game will be very close, and I think that this game will be a fight. In another game, Sporting Braga will receive Real Madrid in Portugal. Braga has not won have not won any game in this tournament. Real Madrid has won. No, sorry. Braga won the last week against the FC Union Berlin, and Real Madrid have won the 2 games. So Real Madrid is the owner of this tournament. They know how to play this tournament, and Real Madrid will have an easy game. They will win the game by 3 or more goal difference. And another game, the Linz will play against PSV in France. Remember that Linz defeated surprisingly the last week the Arsenal 2-1. PSV tied 2-2 in Eindhoven against Sevilla. This will be a close game, but I think that in this moment the Linz are one step away up the PSV. They are a better team than PSV in this moment, and I think that the Linz will win this game by 1 goal difference. In another game, the Benfica will receive the Real Sociedad in Lisboa, Portugal, tomorrow. Benfica, I am very disappointed for what this team has been doing in this competition, because they are winless in this moment. They have lost the 2 games that they have played, and Real Sociedad have 4 points. They have 1 tie and 1 win. So I think that this game will be a close game, and I think this games will be a tie 0-0 or 1-1. And tomorrow last game will be between Manchester United against Copenhagen. Copenhagen. Remember that Manchester United is winless in this moment, and this is very surprising because they have a very great team, one of the best teams in the top 10 teams in the football and soccer in this moment, and Copenhagen have a one side. I know that in this moment the Manchester City has been is having are having a very complicated season, but I think that the Manchester United in this moment are a better team, and they will win this game by one goal difference, and they will get the first point in this competition. And the games that will start the next this Wednesday, the first game will be FC Barcelona will receive the Shakhtar in Barcelona, in Catalonia, and 12:45 is their time. Barcelona is undefeated in this moment in the group, and Shakhtar won the last week, and the Shakhtar just have one win. So I think that the Barcelona will have an easy game. I know that the Shakhtar know how to play this tournament, but in the end, Barcelona have a better team that Shakhtar. Is one of the favorites to qualify to the knockout rounds. Not to win this tournament, but they are going to qualify to the next round. And I think the Barcelona will have an easy game, and they will win this game by 3 or more goal difference. And the other an early game that we have tomorrow will be the Feyenoord. Will receive the Lazio in Feyenoord, Netherlands. Remember that Feyenoord have a one win and one loss. They lost the last week when they have a 2-0 advantage against the Atlético Madrid, but Atlético Madrid improved his game and defeated 3-2 the Feyenoord, and Lazio tied in the last minute, the last week. No, won in the last minute when they visit Celtic in Scotland. So this will be a very complicated game. For first time, the Santiago El Chaquito Jimenez will play with Feyenoord in this tournament, in the UEFA Champions League, because remember that he was suspended 2 games because in the last Europa League 2022-2023 season, he was sent off because he received a red card because he did a very ugly foul, and he was suspended 2 games. So he will make his debut tomorrow in the UEFA Champions League. So I hope he can have a very good, great game and a very great tournament. These are two teams. I think that they have the same football level, but in my opinion, the Lazio have a better football level than the Feyenoord. But remember that also when the Italian teams play in the European competition, and especially when they travel they go outside Italy to play as a away team. They have complicated games. So I think that in this game will be a fight. And the games that will start in the 15 o'clock Eastern time. The first game will be Newcastle will receive the Borussia Dortmund in Newcastle, England. Remember that Newcastle is the surprise in this moment because the last week they defeated and humiliated the PSG 4-1 in home, and they are leading the group with 4 points. And the Dortmund have tied the two games, and they have two points. I think that this game will be a very close game because both teams have the maybe soccer level. So I think that this game will be a fine 1-1 or 2-2. In another game, the RB Leipzig will receive the Red Star in Leipzig, Germany. Remember that the Leipzig has 1 win and 1 loss, and Red Star is undefeated. I think that Leipzig won't have any problem to defeat the Red Star and will win this game by 2 or more goal difference. In another game, the Young Boys will receive the Manchester City in Switzerland. Manchester City is undefeated in this tournament. They have won the 2 games that they have played 3-1 in the same score, and the Young Boys just have one side. With the Red Star, I was wrong. The Red Star have a 1 point. So I think that Manchester City will have an easy game, and they will win this game by two or more goal difference. In another game, the PSG will receive the Milan in Paris, France. Remember that PSG have one win and one loss. They were humiliated last week against Newcastle. They lost a very ugly game for one, and the Milan fight against Dortmund. The Milan have 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 two ties in the two games that they have played, and they haven't scored any goals. So I think that in this game won't be any difference, and this game will be a tie maybe 0-0 or 1-1. In another game, the Celtic FC will receive the Atlético Madrid in Scotland. Remember that Atlético Madrid is leading this group with 4 points because they signed the first week in Lazio in Rome, and they won the last week against the Feyenoord when they were lose 0-2 the game, and they come back and scored 3 goals and defeated and won the game 3-2. I think that Atletico Madrid is better team and they have better players that Celtic. So I think that Atletico Madrid will win this game by 1 goal or more because remember that the Atletico Madrid is not a very offensive team. They prefer to score a goal and later defense. And in the last game of the week, the Antwerp will receive the Porto in Belgium. Remember that the Antwerp had more than that 57 years that they didn't play in the UEFA Champions League or the European competition. They have 0 points. Remember that they were leading the last week 2-0, but they couldn't hold the advantage and they lost 2-3. And the Porto defeated no, wait a minute. And the Porto lose against the Barcelona. So I think the Porto in this moment is better than the Antwerp, and Porto will win this game by 1 or 2 point difference. So here was my opinion about and my prediction about what I think is going to happen in the UEFA Champions League week 3 group stage 2023. 2024 and my prediction. Let's see how many games I am correct with the score. See you next video. Chibra.